word. Baby, we gon' shine. Baby, we gon' shine. It was a long line. I paid my dues, now watch me fly. Mama always told me, yeah, you reaping what you sow. Always had the sauce, I just kept it on the low. Gotta be water, I'm just going with the flow. Let's ride. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. I wanna do it right here. Let's go. Right now. Right here. Let's say it louder. Right
GM. Welcome back to Noun O'Clock live at the Noun Square. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We're watching the end of the auction for Noun 1374. Turing Machine we got yesterday. If you want to check it out, the end of the auction with us, you can go to nounoclock.live or nomo.wtf. That's nounoclock.live or nomo.wtf. They'll both take you to the same place. While you're there, you can check out Nomo now, number 1374, this sick mountain we got yesterday. For just 0.00069 ETH, that's 251 USD. 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective Treasury, which goes to funding artists on chain in the Nouniverse and beyond. Speaking of the Yellow Collective, I do believe that auction is, well, yeah, it is over. Congratulations to Or Counter Ethereum.eth on picking up that base head, and we got a beautiful little hot air balloon for Collective Noun number 454. We'll see that in just a few minutes. We'll talk about that a little bit more, but for now, end of the auction still happening. Nounoclock.live, nomo.wtf is where you want to be. Pick up, see if you want to bid on this noun. Current top bid is 2.73, coming in from 0x6708. Looks like buybuy.eth is also aiming to pick up another noun, a fourth noun, but we'll see. You know, it's weird. Now that the show is at a somewhat reasonable time for me, it's, you know, it's 7:20 a.m. It's still earlier than I would like to be awake, but it's, you know, reasonable. Somehow I'm more tired than I was at 6 a.m. Something's wrong with me, man. Anyway, 2 minutes left on the auction. How you doing, Brett?
I'm okay. Just made some coffee, so waiting for that.
Yeah, it's even earlier for you than it is for me.
Yeah. I've been up for like an hour just laying in bed.
Oof.
Yep. Sometimes just wake up.
Yeah, that
middle
was
of the night
me.
for no reason.
That was me this morning. I woke up at like 5:45, and I was like, if I go back to sleep now,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
not
sleep
getting back
straight
up.
through. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep straight through my alarms. I'm not gonna get up in time to do the show, and that would be awful. So we have a 932 unbroken streak, and I'm not going to break it just because I want an extra hour. So I'll get it after the show. For sure. Anyway, looks like Bye has picked up another bid, 2.79, coming in from buybuy.eth. It's taking all of my energy not to sing that name every time I read it. takes a lot of willpower. You know, difficult.
We've
Anyway,
we've been talking about rodeo for the last few days, and it is going crazy. Uh, Gremplin and E-Boy and Meshup all posted their first things yesterday on there, along with like
yeah.
Zancan and Yazid and some other like generative artists. I saw a post where I wonder if I could quickly find it. I don't know where it went, or who posted it, but it was like over 150,000 editions were minted yesterday
Jesus Christ.
on Rodeo.
I still need to deposit ETH into my Rodeo account. I made the account and then I didn't
Well,
do anything
you
with
know,
it.
don't sleep on those because they're only 24-hour editions. So like if you
Yeah, Gremplins
wait
is only up for
longer
another four
than
hours.
yeah, Gremplin and E-Boy and Meshup, they're all gonna end by the end of the day. I have something on there. I've put a few things on there in the past. Sloppy's been putting his comic strips on there. I don't know if you know who Ferdinand is. He's on there. Vinny Hagar posted his first thing the other day. Yeah,
Oh shit.
a lot of people are on there checking it out, seeing what's going on. Like the intention of the platform initially was, you know, sharing work in progress stuff.
Well,
Um, but it
collecting
kind
is
of
apparently just as easy as you said, because I just deposited enough for like 25 minutes and clicked the collect button, and I think it's just doing the thing for me. Yep, there it is.
yep. Yeah, it's very easy to collect on there. And like people have been doing, you know, quick sketches, quick drawings, behind the scenes things.
Fun.
And I know there's one artist who's been putting out stuff to do burn to redeems using his rodeo editions.
So like putting them out on Rodeo and then gonna do like a burn to redeem on what, Manifold or something?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So
That
yeah,
is really
just
cool.
a ton of people on here playing around, dropping stuff, and it's super affordable.
It looks sick as hell. I like that they let you when you first make your account, you go through and okay, first of all, it downloaded all of the stuff that from my Warpcast profile, which was pretty sick.
Yeah, it automatically follows everybody, and you get all your followers automatically.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. By the way, going
And
back to the
then
auction for 2 seconds, 2.86 coming in from 6708, so we got some time.
and Symbio's been doing it a lot with the top nine. Like once you have like nine things, you can just make the post on Warpcast, and it automatically like puts it in that grid.
Huh.
So I'm sure just like scrolling through, you'll see people posting stuff. My top nine on Rodeo, and it's just like their most recent pieces they've collected. Which I think it was smart for Rodeo to do it that way because on Warpcast you can only tag up to 10 people. So
Yeah.
when you make the post, it tags the nine artists plus Rodeo.
Okay. That's brilliant.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty smart.
I'm just
It's just
scrolling
been fun
through my
seeing
feed.
everything.
I
And
my
then
favorite thing is that when you make your account, they ask you, what are you into?
yep,
I really liked
and
that.
then now like at the top it says I can see Robot Fish Girl collected, Googly Grix won by E-Boy, and if people collect it after like seeing you on there, you'll get a little bit of a reward for it.
Fun. This is so
So
sick.
I think it was Fungible maybe who I saw post yesterday. He's made like zero point zero 0.08 ETH just from collecting things. He hasn't he hasn't put anything out himself, but just from him collecting things and sharing and
Wow.
people. minting things that he's minted. He's made like $250.
That's incredible.
And then
Yeah, I'm just
as a
scrolling down my
creator,
feed and it's pretty fun.
like when I put stuff out, that money just goes into my rodeo account, and so I just use that to mint more stuff, so I don't have to keep adding funds to there.
Right. I'm gonna get dangerously addicted to this. I can already tell.
Oh, it's bad. A lot of people are already.
Yeah. I'm gonna have fun with this.
And I really like the different categories. Like you can search for like, generative art, AI art, illustration, memes, whatever, or you could do like stuff your friends have collected, all the people's like first rodeo posts you can search for.
That's pretty sick. This is pretty nuts.
It was most of my day yesterday just checking back in, seeing what was coming out new that I hadn't seen yet.
I'm gonna have an unfortunate amount of fun with this. Yeah, I can see how you would spend all day. Where are you seeing like the different? Okay, so you could search. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Collected by friends or pixel art or design, anime. I feel like that might be a dangerous thing to click on.
There is a NSFW filter that you can add on top of your work when you're creating it.
Oh, good. Let me just
So
make sure
there's
I
some of
have
them that
that
you'll
turned
scroll past.
on.
There's some of them you'll scroll past. It's like click to view or something, and you have to
Okay, good.
open it up fully for it to show you what's on there.
Oh shit, people post music. There's generative synth on here?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Fuck yeah, that scratches my brain good. I apologize for nothing. This is exactly the kind of shit I listen to in my free time. For anybody in the Twitter Spaces, I'm showing this on the stream. That's sick as fuck. All right, I'm collecting that. Oh, I love this. Well, I know where I'm gonna post all my random audio shit posts now. They're definitely going in here. I apologize for nothing. Going back to the auction real quick, we've got a bit of a bidding war. Bye came back in with that 2.92 bid, 2.98 now coming in from 6708. So we've still got 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I have been keeping an eye on it in another tab. I'm not just scrolling through rodeo without paying attention. I promise. Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, collected by friends is nice. This is fun. I like
Yeah,
this.
I've found a lot of stuff already just from the collected by friends.
Yeah.
Or going to like people's profiles and seeing what they collect. Like I've gone through Symbios and Sloppies, Gremplins, a few others, see what they're getting, see what's interesting out there that I haven't come across yet.
Yeah. I feel like I have somewhat different taste from most of my friends in a lot of ways. Like some in some places it overlaps and in some places it very, very, very much doesn't.
Yeah.
So this is like scrolling through this, it's very like hit or miss for me. But all right. Rodeo.club. Everybody get on it. It's I even I will admit it is sick as fuck. While we've got some time, I did want to also bring up Laundersland was by all accounts, resounding success. Um, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out the prop. Basically, it was a land tournament for CS. Launders is a very well known figure in the CS space, um, and the Nouns FE team was there. That's that's definitely Riley. That's Lunari wearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6? 6 Nuggles simultaneously? I can see forever. Yeah, 6 Noggles. Wasn't there a collection of nouns that looked like this in the old days? Like
I have
years
no
ago.
idea.
I swear there was. There was somebody made. I can't remember who it was. Was it Haps? It might have been Haps. I don't know. No, Haps was board nouns. There was another. There was
Perhaps he's
another
done like a dozen different collections based on
Yeah,
nouns. So
yeah.
it could have very well been him.
It could have been, but I don't think it was. Um, no, there was a collection of nouns that just had like it was like world nouns or something like that. They had like 27 eyes a piece or something like that. Anyway, we're about to hit the 30-second mark on this auction if we don't get another bid. So, NounO'Clock.live, NOMO.WTF. Watch the end of this auction. See if we can't pick another noun. We didn't get to yesterday, but hopefully we will get to today. And we're off to a good start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are playing the feud. It is
Time for janky FOMO.
If you've been here before, you know the drill, but just in case you haven't, see a noun you like, give it a thumbs up. See a noun you don't particularly like, give it a thumbs down. If we see enough thumbs ups on a noun in the first 2 seconds or so, that's going to be the noun that's on auction for the next 24 hours. Make sure you've signed in with your wallet, or your clicks will not be counted. That's very important. Sign in with your wallet, or your clicks will not be counted on, or actually you won't be able to
On
click
either
at
of
all.
them.
On either of them. You have to sign in with your wallet on Nomo, but which is what I usually reserve that spiel for. But now you also need it for FOMO.
It's not a bad chipboard.
Yeah, it's a pretty good chip. That's a pretty good toady. I voted
seen
down
better.
on principle, but I like the toady with the TNS branding colors. Here's a question that I don't know if we've asked. And I'm going to say it in acronyms, and nobody will necessarily know what we're talking about. But it's a little bit of beta. But is TNS branding colors the same as ZRM branding colors?
Probably. I would assume
Probably,
so.
right? Yeah. But in that case, what are TNS branding colors? I'm not sorry. We are, need I remind you, still looking for a grayscale monochromatic noun. If we find one, but if we don't, that's okay. Ghost with a bright idea.
I can never unsee the ghost and the Sasquatch wearing a bikini top.
Well, that's because they are.
Yeah,
How
I
has
know. I
nobody
can't
made
unsee
that
it.
yet?
Like,
How has nobody made a bikini top that just has the noggles on it?
it's just a square on each side.
But no, with the line down the middle.
It's like, are you looking at my noggles?
Hey, my eyes are down here. Oh, I am.
Ogling my noggles.
I'd wear it. Just to use that line. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. Not this. Definitely not this. I know we're looking for a grayscale now, but otherwise, I don't know. I don't really have any hopes. I'm just kind of going with the flow for today. Getting a lot of cherries.
That's not a bad one.
If we do end up with a cherry, I'm playing Cherry Bomb as the outro music, so that's what you're getting. If you don't want to be assaulted by sound. By Joan Jett and the Blackhearts screaming in your ear. Actually, I guess that wasn't... That was the Runaways. It was Joan Jett, but...
Nope.
Oh! Looks like we got an egg. I can't even be mad. It's pretty good. Somebody settled a fantastic egg, and now it's time for Nomo. If you're not there already, nounoclock.live, nomo.wtf. You're going to see all of these nouns arrayed before you. You're going to pick your absolute favorite from among them. Spam click it with all your might every 10 seconds. Half of them are eliminated until we're left with just one. That's going to be the Nomo noun of the day. Make sure you've signed in with your wallet or your clicks will not be counted. Very important. Sign in with your wallet or your clicks will not be counted. A couple of good ones here. I actually really like that zebra, the checkerboard zebra. One over N, chat bubble, the lips are fantastic. Couple good ones in here. Obviously the abstract head noun. Also, I just realized I had a folder covering the chat the entire time. Hi, Jeremiah and NetNose in the chat. It was the same color as the normal chat window, and so I didn't notice. We're playing the feud. Let's go. Okay. Oh yeah, good. The chip is getting some love. Saving these at the end. I'm just a fan of the abstract head. I don't know. It's not beautiful, but I love it. Okay, we're down to a chip, a frog, lips, and an abstract monstrosity.
Final round. Chip versus abstract noun. Who will win? Who will lose? 3, 2, 1, fight! Shining Chip wins. Brutality.
All right, we got a beautiful chip Nomo noun next to this fantastic egg. I'm really happy somebody settled that. I totally missed it, but somebody got it. Good on you. So yeah, and we also got a fantastic chip, 0.00069 ETH. That is $2.50 USDC. 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective Treasury, which goes to funding artists on chain in the Nouniverse and beyond. If you want to go check out the Yellow Collective, well, let's do that. yellowcollective.xyz is the place to be for this. We got a beautiful hot air balloon at the moment for collective noun number 454. Auction ending in 23 hours and 36 minutes. It did end quite a bit before the nouns auction did. That's okay. Actually, I might bid on this. What the fuck? Well, I don't know why it's telling me my bit is off, but anyway. Yeah. It's a fantastic little hot air balloon. The Yellow Collective is an on-chain club devoted entirely to funding artists in the Nouniverse and beyond. If you want to find out more about it, yellowcollective.xyz is one place you can go, but the best place is actually over on Warpcast. We've got this very active Yellow Collective channel where we've constantly got artists posting art, um, with people posting art from all over the Nouniverse, actually, and all over Web3. So go check this out if you are at all interested in art. Even if you are not an artist, if you are interested in art, which, if you're listening to this and able to comprehend it, supposedly you would be, uh, then go check it out. Yellowcollective.xyz will link you everywhere you need to go. The Yellow Collective also has a very active Cabal chat, which I am not nearly active enough in. So go check it out. We are interested in funding not only, digital artists, but any sort of visual artist. It doesn't matter, what you do, whether you're an animator, a painter, a sculptor, a photographer, even if you're a musician, if you're a dancer, if you're a videographer, it doesn't matter what you do. If you are producing art, we are interested in funding it with the Yellow Collective. And even if you are producing infrastructure that helps to support artists through what they do. So I'm very, very proud of what Yellow Collective does. And if it sounds interesting to you, check it out at yellowcollective.xyz. Okay. Well, we've talked at length about rodeo. We did our shenanigans where we got we didn't get, somebody got a fantastic egg. And we got Nomo Now number 1375, this beautiful little sparkly chip, as well as a great Yellow Collective noun. Other than that, the only thing we really talked about was the Launder's Land, which I already showed everything that we were going to talk about with this. Apparently, it was a great time. What's your warpcast? Robot Fish Girl. But we don't have a TNS Robot Fish, sorry, my brain is short-circuiting. We do not have a warpcast for the Noun Square. Or we do, but nobody uses it. We basically just use the yellow channel, so I would recommend checking that out. /yellow over on Warpcast. But I'm Robot Fish Girl. Anyway, yeah, there's that. That was me responding to Jeremiah in the Twitter chat. The only thing we haven't talked about yet today is this is all of the proposals. So once again, the NARS accessory has officially passed. It is queued for execution. I am so excited to see that get executed, hopefully tomorrow. And we'll be able to try to get that accessory. It might break FOMO for a little bit, so we might be doing a little bit of guesswork for the foreseeable, but we will see. Noun's Counter-Strike prop off to a little bit of a rough start. Ends in 2 days. It's currently sitting at 3-23. It does need 105 votes to pass, but we'll see where that goes. That is related to the Launder's Land I was just talking about. The majority of the feedback seems to be the ask is too high because they've already given so much to esports that they're not interested in funding even more in a separate category, and also they would be more in favor of only funding the Nouns FE team. That seems to be the bulk of the
plus one. That's my feeling about it too.
Yeah, I'm sort of in a similar camp.
I mean, it stinks voting against it because I want to fund the girls team. I think they're in this proposal specifically, like out of all the people that are in it, the girls have, when we're not at stupid times, they're always here on the shows. They're always posting in Warpcast and participating in rounds and different
give a shit.
communities, and they're very active in what's going on and very nounish without needing to be funded to be nounish. Which
people
that was
don't realize
that was brought up
Lunari's actually
in,
been very active in Nouns since well before Nouns FE.
Yeah.
People don't realize just how active she was because she wasn't really center stage as much as she is now, but she was actively participating in the, especially in the CC0 aspect of things, like One Tree Planted, that whole deal. Um, the she did a nounish fork essentially on Builder, um, that went entirely to One Tree Planted. So I spend most of my time around the Nouns FE team, so I feel like I cannot speak uh, unbiased on this. But yeah, I agree. Obviously, forgot about this clip. Oh, you can play prop hunt on this map. It's in Gmod. Anyway, uh, sorry, I feel like I bulldozed over you. You want to finish your thought, Brett?
No, I don't remember what I was saying.
I am so sorry.
Okay. Just I like the girls team.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they do a lot of really good work. And they have Lunari in particular, and I might be saying this because I spend so much time around her, but she has a very good head for uh, content proliferation. Um, before she got active in competitive esports, that is what she was spending all of her time on is building content and um, you know, essentially doing content creation. So I feel like there is a big uh, opportunity there for her to really take off, not just in the competitive esports sense, but also in the Nouns funded a women's CS2 team. Here's how it's going. Producing content from it, which is great from a proliferation angle. So again, several grains of salt because these are like my best friends that we're talking about. Like, do not. I'm pretty sure I'm in this prop like 6 different times, and I'm on the multi-sig. I cannot claim to be an unbiased voice here, which is why I'm not talking about it as much. But yeah, not that I can claim to be an unbiased voice on most proposals, but at least in for instance, the Kit Pass prop, I'm coming at that from a perspective of I just am very much in favor of the work being done, as opposed to a shameless fangirl of the people involved. So it's it's slightly different.
I mean, you're also kind of a shameless fangirl of the people involved in that one too.
Okay, yeah, but that's because I like the work that they. No, there's a difference. No, there is a difference. I'm not just saying this as to defend myself either. I'm saying this as genuinely. To other people, I also think there is a difference, which is I think there's a difference between being a fan of a person and being a fan of a person's work. And supporting one does, as at least as long as they're alive, does necessarily support the other. Um, it's hard to separate the art from the artist in any meaningful way when money is involved, especially. But it's in the Counter-Strike prop, I am a fan of both the people and the work involved. I like the people behind the Kit Pass prop, but I like them. I don't know them. I know them well enough from their appearances on the show, but I don't spend 4 hours a day hanging out with them on a Discord call like I do with the Nouns FE girls. It's a very different thing where it's like it's the difference between like friends and people whose work I am a fan of. I think that's the main difference. Like, yes, I am an unashamed super fan of the things that I like, but that's not bias. That's just autism. I there's I didn't realize how accurate that was going to be until I said it, and that really is the crux. Anyway. But yes, go check out the Counter Strike prop. Off to a rough start, 3 to 23. We will see where it goes. The USDC buyer contract, 27-0, ends in 2 days. Have no doubt that's going to pass just because it's some bookkeeping. The RUDTF prop, also off to a rough start, 1-15. Feedback seems to be kind of mixed on this, from people not really being interested in funding DeSci to some people are looking for a fiscal ROI to the DAO. I'm not entirely sure why. To other people just being like, this doesn't feel like something Noun should be funding in terms of, you know, the brand and reputation and everything like that, which I'm undecided. I might reluctantly agree with that, because this is the exact sort of thing that I am passionate about, but at the same time, you know, you have to be aware of marketing. So
You just need POAP to come in and slam all his yes votes on this.
does Pop still have any yes votes?
No.
I was gonna say. I thought he...
You know, talking about the last prop of this genre, I suppose.
That was a totally different thing.
I
That
mean,
was a totally different thing.
different but kind of similar.
I mean, yeah, but no, that was a totally different thing because the proposer was a known sex pest. That's totally different. That was the main issue with it. Go. I'm not gonna talk about that much ancient history. No. Go scroll down and you'll find it. It's gonna be.
I'm talking about the prop house one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was kind of similar. I thought you were talking about another one. I was like, I don't remember voting yes on that, but I'll take your word for it. You ever have conversation? Do you ever feel old after having a conversation like that, or after having an exchange like that, rather, where you realize how long we've been doing this, and you start to shrimp a little bit?
Yes.
Anyway, our world weariness aside, the Noun O'Clock prop starts in 7 hours. I don't actually... 3 artists. I am 4... So, yeah, Natty, that is awesome. 8RR. Where's the third one? Am I blind? I might be blind. Oh, Sebastian. Okay. I was blind. So yeah, this is basically giving 3 nouns as well as ETH to cover tax things to 3 artists in the community. All of whom you should be following on Warpcast, by the way. I believe this links to their Warpcast profiles. Yeah, yes, it does. Go check out the proposed... why am I thought I followed Sebastian ages ago. Go follow them on Warpcast, like I apparently just did. Even if you're not in favor of this proposal, you should be in favor of these artists. They are brilliant creators. I mean, you can... Their work speaks for itself, so go check it out. After that, the Kit Pass prop. Again, I'm not going to wax poetic about this one because I already did. So go listen to yesterday's show. Or was it yesterday's or the day before? Days kind of blur together. It might have been... It was the day before yesterday. Went ahead and dropped the link in the YouTube chat if you want to go check that out later, but I already, like I said, waxed poetic on this proposal and how important it is. So if you're interested, go check that out. I'm also going to put that in my Vote with Reason if you want to check it out on the proposal. Because I already said everything I could say about this prop. So I'm not going to repeat myself. Then the Nouns Elephant Rescue, full disclosure, I did sponsor this one, so needless to say, I'm a fan. Self-explanatory. It's pretty much just buying an elephant and rescuing it from a shitty situation and putting it in a sanctuary, potentially to be featured on the Dodo, which, if you're not familiar with them, they're probably the biggest animal channel on social media. You have definitely seen a video of theirs if you've ever scrolled through Instagram or TikTok or whatever. Um, the chances of you having not seen something from the Dodo are pretty slim if you get any animal content at all. They would be the first one. So interesting from a proliferation point of view, but honestly, I just care about being able to say, yeah, Nouns funded the rescue of an elephant. So go check it out. And this is new. This proposal upgrades the auction house contract to V3, adding sanctions compliance by checking bidders against the Chainalysis sanctions list Oracle. Bids from sanctioned addresses will be rejected. This upgrade is essential for complying with OFAC sanctions requirements, as recommended by our legal advisors as part of becoming a Wyoming DUNA. The Oracle is a non-upgradable contract that tracks sanctioned addresses. It is a free public good, and Chainalysis frequently updates the sanctioned accounts list with no change needed on our side. For more information about the Oracle, see the Chainalysis Oracle documentation.
Yeah, 4156 said in Council that this is one of 3 upcoming proposals for the DUNA,
Makes sense.
just to put in the bylaws. And the following two proposals will be ratification of DUNA bylaws and election of the DUNA administrators. You can expect these to be on chain within the next 1 to 2 weeks. We're now targeting early February for total DUNification.
Hell yeah. I'm excited.
So
Mostly
this is
excited to
just
see all of this in the rearview window, but rearview mirror, but
yeah.
you know,
So this is just a part one of moving
part one of
into the
three.
DUNA. So it's essentially, I don't want to say it's the same thing as the USDC buyer contract, but it's just a
Yeah.
cleanup proposal kind of thing, just to move on to what has already been established.
Yep.
It seems to be scaring some people in the council vote that
Really?
the sanction check, yeah, it's 6-5 right now.
I haven't looked. What?
There's not any comments, but during the whole Duna discussion, there were some people who were, very avidly against the Duna in general. So I'm sure people will be voting against this just out of principle.
Hmm.
Like, it's already happened, so it's not gonna take it away.
Yeah, they're just gonna have to resubmit it until it passes, pretty much.
Yeah. This is just gonna put chain analysis into the auction house.
Actually, I think I can answer one of the questions that I see here from Lil Frog. Do we have to sanction transfers then too? Maybe you can prevent certain bidders from bidding, but if anyone can just go and buy a noun on marketplace, I'm not sure how much this is actually doing. The answer to that is that would be the responsibility of the individual that is transferring the noun. This is not a matter of entirely blocking sanctioned countries from participating in nouns. This is a matter of nouns doing their due diligence and blocking sanctions as an entity. If an individual transfers their token to a sanctioned address, the legal responsibility would be on them, not on nouns. As long as nouns is doing everything they can to prevent that from their side, what people do with their property after that point, nothing we can really do about it. I think the only other thing that would have to happen would be sanctioning voting, but that's a gray area. I'm not sure if that's legally required. But yeah, if a third party transfer would be
just list your noun on OpenSea. They sanction people. They don't let
yeah
they don't let people from certain countries participate on their platform, which is crazy.
yeah. So if they're
They're
going on if
well
OpenSea
known
goes
for
on the same list, then yeah, no
they're
problem.
known for removing an artist's entire catalogs because they find out they're from whatever country.
Jesus. I mean, I get why they have to do that, but still,
It's rough.
yeah, it's a rough time. But yeah, that's how that works out. As long as Nouns is doing their due diligence, then the legal responsibility falls on the third party that is transferring their noun. That's how that transfer would work. For anybody curious, I have looked into this. I haven't been, sitting on my thumbs, not paying attention. All evidence to the contrary. Anyway, that's all of the proposals. And we have been here for damn near an hour, because we had that long bidding war at the start. So I am all in favor of calling it here and going and futzing around on rodeo for the rest of the day. Not actually. I have too much work to do. I am probably going to be live on Twitch later today and might be working on some Nouncraft stuff. So we'll see. We shall see what we shall see. Anyway, with that done, is there anything that I failed to go over? Feel free to comment in the Twitter and YouTube chats as well. Speak now or forever hold your ear. All right. Well, then, on that note, I'm going to call it. So thanks, everybody, for coming to Noun O'Clock Live at the Noun Square. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We're going to be back here once again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. It's going to be about 7:30 a.m. EST. We're slowly creeping forward into a reasonable time for me. Until then, don't forget to check out Nomo Noun number 1375, this sparkly chip for just 0.00069 ETH. That is $2.51 USD. 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective Treasury, which goes directly to funding artists on chain, the Nouniverse, and beyond. If you want to check out the Yellow Collective, you can do so at yellowcollective.xyz. To check out this beautiful hot air balloon, you're going to have to fight me for it, because I want this one, but it's rainbow and pretty. But if you want to, Collective Noun 454, you can check it out there. yellowcollective.xyz. Otherwise, don't forget to vote on proposals, because you've got some finishing up in the next 2 days. Here in Nouncil, don't forget to vote there, because I completely have, until Brett just reminded me this week. And otherwise, we'll see you on Warpcast, we'll see you on Twitter, we'll see you on Spotify, we'll see you on YouTube, we'll apparently see you on Rodeo, and most importantly, we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming, everybody.